What's up, man? That's fucking sweat bet. Don't sweat. Yesterday turned out to a fucking sweat. I got my fucking black Chicago hat on. You know what that means. That's equivalent to goddamn it black ones. Either way it go, let's jump right into it, man. Um, if you're new to this channel, you see the ticker rolling down at the bottom. Get into it with Prize Picks. You need some, you, I can let you know how that goes. But I wish I could have damn, I did a six pick yesterday. I didn't even get a chance to put it out there, man. For NBA, I wasn't even gonna play that motherfucker hit. Either way it goes, it is what it is. I was all over Stewart's rebounds. Either that's neither here nor there. NFL ticket trash. You know what I'm saying? That was ass. Like wow. Oh, New England, boring ass New England Patriots Belichick game. Crazy. Got your pen, the papers ready, man. We ready to go to war, man. We ready to go to war. So let me just go through it real fast. Boston Wizards, Chicago, Charlotte Hornets here, 224 on the over under in the spot. Look, Joe, right off the bat, I'm gonna like a few things for same game parlays in here. You got your three highest usage players Porzingis, Beal, and who's been taking the whole heap of shots lately. So I can't talk about none of those guys' points or props or whatever the case may be. Um, Interesting thing here. I do like to target some rebounded centers versus um, Kristaps Porzingis. So I'm looking at the rebounds and assists for uh, Plumlee. He's hit that number. He's been cracking that number pretty frequently lately. So and throughout the season, so he's averaging almost 4.5 assists, close to 8 rebounds, whatever the case may be with that. So, I have interest in that. His rebounds and assists. Prop Cabo is sitting at excuse me, y'all, rebounds and assists sitting at mm, 12 and a half, man. Minus 120. I do like it. You could probably get a PRA for him at what 21 and a half. Like I said, right now he's averaging what 9, 18, 22, like 22 PRAs. So, but he's averaging 13. So it's right on par. 13 rebounds and assists. It's right on par. So he's faced this team twice. I want to say he's hit this number both times, or hit his prop first 12, 12. He hit 12, 84. Then the first time they played this year, he had 15. He had 10 and 5. So I can't talk you off of those numbers right there. And you know, next person, his numbers aren't out right now, but damn. Let's see. Oh yeah, Kelly Oubre Jr. He's been killing it, man. Plenty usage for him. I don't know what his points prop is going to come out at. He's probably averaging around 20 shots a game in his last 5 or 6. The usage is there for him, so he's somebody that you can look at. All right, spend a little time on that game, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Orlando Magic at Cleveland Cavaliers. Here we got an over under 216 and a half. Injury news and shit we got for this one here, of course. Mo Bamba. Keep an eye out on Mo Bamba. He's questionable here. Kevin Love is doubtful. And Jonathan Isaac, man, they get Jonathan Isaac back. I really like Jonathan Isaac, man. He's a great defender. He's been gone, man. I can't wait. I like the kid, man. I think he tore his ACL, but I'm glad he's coming on the way back, man. So they have that. Either way it goes, I'm looking at the assist prop for Darius Garland in this spot here. This team does give up a lot of assists. Um, Darius Garland's one of the best passers in the league. There's a little discrepancy in a few things. You gotta be smart sometimes. His assists did come out at 8.5. Well, you can get it right now. It just flashed. See, it's 8.5 right there. It just flashed. 8.5 at minus 130. Then you can get the 10 assists at plus 125 now. All right. So the numbers are going up and down. It started out at 8.5 last night. Then it was sitting at it just was sitting at 10 and 9.5. Now it's at 8.5. Um uh the its double prop, it was at minus 115. I mean plus 115. Since I just went up. Let's see. Double plus 130. So you can get a double for plus 130, and you can get the 9 assists for plus you can get the 10 assists for plus 125. All right. So if you want to go with the 10 assists and somehow you just don't want to score the ball today, you'll get it for plus 125. I think, if you really, really think it's smart, that's probably the way to go. Points prize here. I've been riding Franz Wagner points. You guys know that, but I'm just gonna stay off of it. I'm gonna stay off of it. Where's this point prop sitting at? 17 and a half. Damn, I want to go there bad as fuck. Lovely matchup for Donovan Mitchell. This team, Orlando Magic team, will give up the three, so the three's in play for Garland and Mitchell. But man, I want to be enticed. I mean, I am enticed by this Franz Wagner play here. He has hit this number, and shit. I'll tell you one thing. He's had 17 points or better in 15 straight games. 17 points or better in 15 straight games. I can't talk you off of that number. I cannot. Don't forget this to your advantage. PrizePicks. Let's see. Points. They don't have his points out right now. They don't have their points out right now. But those are where my interests are for right now. It is what it is. This Orlando team is getting a little bit more healthier, but I guess. Keeping it moving here. Los Angeles Lakers at Milwaukee Bucks. Don't have much for this one here. Anthony Davis props are in play. I think he has a good. I have to go back and look, but I think he does have good history versus this team. Miami Heat at Boston Celtics. I imagine Jimmy Butler's getting ready to go for this one here. Other injuries and shit we have to look at is Tyler Hero is probable this one here. And excuse me, Max Strus is probable for this game. They played this team pretty well last time. The dogs might be barking in this one. We got a 7.5 point spread. Like I said, I think Jimmy Butler should be playing. If you want to jump on that 7.5 point spread, be my guest. Boston has been, I can't talk off of that. Boston has been a freight train. Props, what I'm looking at here is, of course, Marcus Smart. Definitely going to be looking at Marcus Smart assists. So that's one strong lean I'm going to have in my pocket right there. So his assist probably sitting at 7.5. It was 6.5. It's at 7.5 right now. Bam Adebayo points is another is another prop that I'll be looking at, but I probably got to temper my expectation when it comes to Jimmy Butler being in, and then player combos. Jimmy Butler's not ruled in right now, but I think he's going to play. Player combos, definitely look at rebounds and assists for Jason Tatum. This is going up. It's at 11.5 right now. Not a big time rebounding team. This Boston Celtics team is not. Or this Miami team. This is a rematch, like I said. Last game, Jason Tatum had 11 rebounds and 3 assists. Okay, so he's averaging 12.3 rebounds and assists a game. So that's definitely a play there. His point prop is in play along with his threes are in play. He had 8 threes versus his team last game. Okay, so they can't give up the 3 ball. This Miami team here. All right, so let me keep it moving. Denver Nuggets at Atlanta Hawks here. Big time injuries we need to go through in this one here. Let me briefly touch on what's going on here. Jamal Murray is questionable. Kid Capella is questionable. Michael Porter is out. John Collins is out for the foreseeable future. At least two weeks. Bogdanovich is questionable. And look, this even Jalen Johnson is questionable. So it's a lot of question marks here. Kaminsky is questionable. So the bigs are in question here. All right, bigs are a big time question. We won't get no numbers, no lines out from this game until we really find out who's in and out. That's the beauty of why I go through, break down these teams, things like that. What I will say, um, with the injury news and stuff that we have out for real, like DeAndre Hunter, he's out. John Collins is out. I mean, what the hell? I mean, slight lean towards Denver in this spot. Um, if 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 Capella goes, then I'll have some interest in his rebound. If he doesn't go, then I have interest in Okongwu rebounds. Uh, what else? You just Dejounte Murray would absolutely have to step up in this spot. So he should get a big time usage bump. He just had 27 points versus this Orlando team last game, so I'll be looking for him to be a little bit more aggressive. He took 23 shots last game. I expect for him to take 23 more shots again with no Hunter and no uh, John Collins. Moving along, Toronto Raptors at Brooklyn Nets. We got a 224 over under in this one. And what I'm looking at in this one here, a few things I'm looking at in this one here. It's going to be a painful parlay piece, but it is what it is. It's been hitting. Okay, so I wouldn't throw this in one of your most pass, whatever the case may be, prize possession uh, um, um, parlays or whatever. But if you want to have a little fun, you want to sweat something out, you want to have a little pain. This number is coming up. I got it at minus 170. It's at minus 180 right now. It's gonna go up to 2.5 in a minute, but OG Anobi, his assist prop is sitting at 1.5. He's averaging 2.2 assists. He's had 2 assists in every game. I mean, in 11 or 14, 15 games, and 8 straight, including 2 assists versus this very team. Okay, so that's just a painful parlay piece. You don't have to get to it. It's just something that I'm looking at in the consistency. I hate to be late, but I'm on it. All right, so Pascal Siakam. Um, since back here, the combos are always going to be in play for him. Since he's been back, he's 1-1 to his combo prop. Uh, uh, they were getting their ass racked up last game. He probably would have hit it, but rebounds and assists in at 13.5. Pascal Siakam on the season is averaging 16.3 rebounds and assists. So I'm a ride it, man. Give me the over 13.5 rebounds and assists. Last time Kyrie Irving ran across this team, he gave him 30 points. I'm not. I like the point at 22 and a half. Give me the over 22 and a half uh, points for Irving. Okay, these points and these props they are applicable on PrizePicks. Everything I say is over here is right here applicable on PrizePicks here. So. Uh, Pascal Siakam, 13.5 rebounds and assists. Couldn't talk you off the rebounds and assists for none of these for Kyle Kuzma either. Where else was I at here? I was looking at probably when they bring out his rebounds and assists, I'll probably be looking at him over there. Assist prop. What do we see? What do we see? What do we see? Nothing I really touched on right now. So let's slide back over here to the books. Uh, I will mention over 1.5 threes for Kevin Durant. I probably won't be playing it, but it's something that he's gonna, if you're looking to build out a sexy same game parlay or something like that, these are some pieces. He has 2 threes and more in 5 straight games. Okay, so can't talk you off for 2 threes at minus 140. Can't talk you off for that, man. All right, let's keep it moving. Um, Memphis Grizzlies at Philadelphia 76ers at Memphis Grizzlies. What I will say this here, I got interest in um um I got interest in the point prop for fuck is that boy name? Jaron Jackson. He's hit his point prop in 5 straight games. I want to say 5 straight games. You get it at 15 minus 125. Hopefully he don't go out there and sell. There's a lot of stuff else, a lot of other things I could like about that game, but I'm gonna just point that one out and I'm gonna keep it moving. Strong, but he hit it 5 straight games. I might end up playing it. So let me throw this in the player pool for you guys. All right. Mm. And where was assist for okay, I ain't even gonna say it. All right, so let me keep it moving. All right. New Orleans Pelicans at San Antonio Spurs here. We only have the San Antonio Spurs guys out, just a couple of them. And a pace up matchup for this is a pace up matchup for the Pelicans here. And Jonas Valanciunas, he hope smashed these guys early in the season. So you got Brandon Ingram out. CJ McCollum is probable in this game. He hasn't played since the 21st. So I'm going to have interest in his numbers. Always going to have interest in Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson threes. You can go back to the last video. I mean, it is what it is. They killed it. I mean, so 3 or 4 threes for both. I'm always going to have interest in that. Jakob Poeltl is out, so we can always go back to look at the damn Collins again. I really he didn't have the game I expected last game, but he got into a little foul trouble early. He only ended up with 9 points and 6 rebounds. I imagine his rebound probably come out at 7.5 again. So Herb Jones is out. Soshan is out. Richardson is questionable. McDermott is questionable. Marshall is questionable. Langford is questionable. I'm going to have some real interest in Trey Murphy, his 3-point prop. He hit 6 threes last game. Whatever it's come out at, I'm going to have some interest at, or his point prop, or whatever the case may be. So those are a few things that I'm looking at there. Of course, Zion, he's definitely a play. So we don't have any numbers for these guys, so I can't really go off any numbers real fast and say, whatever I want to say, but on the Pelican side, but yeah, that I got interest in those guys there. Okay, for sure. In this matchup, you gotta love it. You got to love it. Next game I want to talk about here is going to be the Indiana Pacers at Utah Jazz, and simply put, Halliburton is questionable. I think with a groin, and I just don't think he's gonna go. Why push him? So let's just look ahead. In the event that Halliburton doesn't go, either whether it's live betting or if he pops up on the books, or whether it's live betting purposes, you have to look at TJ McConnell's assists. He's just, he's averaging 4.5 assists coming off the bench. He had 10 assists last game versus Sacramento. I mean, it's self-explanatory. The boy can pass, all right? Both of these teams are giving it up to the center spot, so that's one thing. And then, the usual suspects in play, Carson, I didn't really look into their numbers. Tell you the truth, man. But that's one thing I did want to point out. Even if Ben Mathurin, I'm going to like those guys too. All right, so it's early right now. None of the lines are out, but that's what I had to bring that. I had to bring that. Houston Rockets at Phoenix Suns. We got 230 over under in this spot here. Interesting plays, interesting game here for the simple fact that what you see is what you get with this here. All right, so I'm gonna tell you this. I'll say I'm gonna have interest in Sengun numbers. Okay, he's just been they don't want to play him too much because he's a winner. All right, I'll just say that his team wants to lose, the organization wants to lose, but this guy's a winner. I mean, he gave Jokic 18 points in back-to-back games. Last game, it was 18 and 11. He's averaging 15 and 9. I mean, this is my guy. You know what I'm saying? 2.2.5 assists, and he is averaging, 1 block a game. However, Phoenix Suns, they're giving it up to the center spot right now. Ayton knows how valuable he is to that team. He doesn't want to get into foul trouble, yada, yada, yada. So I have interest in Sengun's numbers. All right, that's one thing. Another thing, I think they're top. Houston Rockets probably top three in giving up the three ball. So 3 pointers are in play here for guys like Devin Booker. All right, so and his point prop is in play as well. Now, they're probably like top three in giving up assists, especially to the point guard position here. These two teams haven't played yet, I don't think, but oh yeah, they have. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna have some interest in this assist prop for campaign. I jumped off of him for a day or two, and he definitely a game or two. He hasn't been getting that. If it's not too high, I definitely want to go there, and then definitely look at assist prop from Devin Booker sitting at 5.5. Actually, that's probably too low, given the extent of what he's been doing for this team. Uh, so it's sitting at 5.5 in this matchup. I mean, he hit it last game, but this matchup, it's one for the ages for him. Let me see. I could go back. I have to go back a little bit farther to get some numbers from him, but those are some things that I'm looking at. Yeah, Devin Booker has just been on a tear. I mean, he's just been on a tear. I mean, 51 points, 44, 27. I mean, he's been balling, man. So can't talk off anything from that. Never know what happened in this game, though. I'll tell you that. Never know what happened in this game. The outcome, I can't tell you the outcome in this one. And last but not least, I think we got one game left here. Um, yeah. Chicago Bulls at Golden State Warriors, 237 over under in this spot here. And I only looked at one thing this game. One thing this game so far. We know what's going on here. We know who's going to be out there. We know the concentrated usage. We know who's going to be out there. Okay. So I 6 on Looney. Look, you're gonna if Vucevic not going to be out there, it's going to be Drummond. All right. So they're just going to need that size, man. If you ask me, they're going to need that size. I'm gonna take a stab at it. You can do what you want to do. I'm gonna take a stab at it. Uh, I just, he's averaging 6.5 rebounds a game, 6.8. All right. Um, I just think his services are going to be needed in this matchup. Let me see. Uh, hmm, hmm. Let me see a player performance double. Let me see something. Chicago Bulls on the roll here. Hmm. They got a Looney. Hmm. Interesting. If it did put him up there, it would probably be 8 rebounds in a win. Okay, do we have it on PrizePicks for a decent number? Let's see. All right, either way it goes, I'm gonna have some interest in this rebound prop. All right, I'm going there. Not an official play, but I'm going there. With that being said, guys, what? Peace.